Hello folks, I'm Luce and this is neweconomies.com. We're here in the beautiful Nasdaq Times Square studio and we're here with
Alice here, and I would like to introduce a special guest. His name is Peter Pizzino from Pacific Software Inc. Welcome.
Good morning, Alice. Lucas, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Good morning.
So you just came back from Brazil and you have a very special announcement to make. But before you make that announcement, tell us about your company.
Sure. Pacific Software is a publicly listed development technology company investing into blockchain applications.
Wow.
We have several applications we're investing to in developing, but our first application we're rolling out is in the agricultural space. So that's implementing blockchain and also e-commerce, integrating it together.
So you just came back from Brazil and you had a significant milestone there. Tell us about the partnership you've created.
Oh yeah, we just announced that we basically are entering into a working relationship with the local government there in Rondônia, which is one of the 2 or 3 largest agricultural regions in Brazil.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And how is it the onboarding that you do with the agriculture sector? How is it that they use your platform?
Well, it's very interesting. They are, the agricultural region and exporters are interested in trade, okay, primarily trade with China.
Right.
So implementing the blockchain technology is very important for verification, trust in their product, eliminating any sort of counterfeiting. So seeing where the origin comes from and basically know what the importer is buying and it's verified.
So you can follow the whole thing on the blockchain?
Yes, from the origin all the way to the point of sale or destination port.
Yes, and so you had an interesting meeting with a Brazilian nut company. Can you tell us about
Oh yeah, we're right now working with one of the largest nut producers, nut exporters in Brazil. A lot of health benefits with Brazilian nuts. I don't know if you know that.
I eat Brazilian nuts.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting. So it's a bit of a biodiversity deal where we're implementing the blockchain from the point of origin, which is the indigenous people in the Amazon.
Wow.
So the technology is touching people, the indigenous people in the Amazon. And then
Blockchain in the Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is...
Never heard of it before.
Yeah, so this is how powerful the technology is.
And it's actually interesting because you approached this problem, you and your team, starting with the meat industry in Brazil, because there was a case a few years ago about the zombie meat, which was contaminated meat that was being shipped to China, and you saw an opportunity to utilize blockchain. So who really benefits from blockchain technology in the case of the meat issue?
So these meat exporters, okay, this is helping with the verification and certification process, especially trading into China.
Yes.
So this will help basically complement that, okay, where you could actually have the blockchain, and this is it's basically it's from farm to table.
Ah, farm
So-
to
Right.
table. Yeah.
And how is the relationship with the Chinese government? Is there a relationship with the Chinese government?
It's very important because we have 2 aspects in our business. Okay, one is the blockchain, implementing the applications there, and secondly is our commerce. Okay, and our commerce is geared mostly to the Chinese market. So we're building our platform and we are developing relationships with the largest e-commerce companies in China. And this is all through help of our partners, okay? And our partners are in China, particularly Dr. Wang, who he's a professor and computer scientist and engineer at Irvine University and sits on a couple of agricultural technology boards as well. Also a businessman. He's our partner. He has a business development company in China with about 1,300 developers.
That's wow.
So we're able to create this bridge with trade into China, this technology, blockchain, e-commerce portal bridge. So it's very helpful.
And what's pretty cool is that you already have a partnership with IBM Hyperledger.
Yes.
And you've mentioned your partners in Brazil and China. So what's next for you now?
Next is implementing the application, okay, for customers, okay, and developing the trade portal more than it is, and promoting both.
That's great. Well, thank you, Peter, for joining us today.
It was a pleasure. Thanks.
And thank you today, and please subscribe to our channel, neweconomies.com.